Hey everybody, thanks for checking us out. Well, I'm going to talk a little bit today about just a student visa, what it is, how do you get it, just some basic details for you to get you guys moving along that path to your new student visa. So student visa comes in two forms, there's an F and an M. Now generally an M visa, M as in Mary, is for individuals going to shorter term programs. I've seen that in terms of certificate programs, some as short as 2 months or 3 months. I've seen 6 months. But typically it's a short program, and it is in certifications. Sometimes you see it in tourism. You see it in specialty things such as makeup artists or estheticians and other programs, okay? But the M visa tends to not have a very long period of OPT, and you're going to know when you call the school you want what kind of visa they have available, right? Now, the general visa that we're going to talk about is the F1. F as in Frank, 1. The F1 visa is the broadest, most widespread student visa, and it is the one that ideally you want. Now, to get an F1 visa, you're going to need to do a lot of legwork and running around on your own. I mean, you can call me, you can call any lawyer you want, and you can say, oh, I want an F1 visa, and I'm going to say, well, great. go get it, right? I mean, there's nothing I can really do for you in the sense that you have to have a school admit you. And they have to admit you in a way that allows you to get this visa. Let me explain that. So F1 student visas are foreign students coming to the United States to study in a program. Those programs are very wide-ranging, from university to seminary to other programs, okay? AA degree, even some private high schools. Public high schools as well. And to get the F1, the starting place you're going to need to have is obviously you're going to need your proficiency in English, all right? Now you can go look it up. Test of English as a foreign language, it's called TOEFL, and you can look at the requirements to get an F1 visa. It's always going to have English proficiency. So hopefully you've been studying, hopefully you've practiced a bit, because that's going to be very, very important. The next thing you're going to need is admission to a student program. Now that student program is also another very, very detailed specific thing, and I'm going to hit it really quickly here. A university in the United States can admit foreign students when it has a foreign student office. That foreign student office is called a DSO. It's a designated school official. And the reason you have this DSO is because there's literally a system on the computer that speaks directly to immigration. So it starts right there. If you call up university, let's just call it the University of, let's just call it University of Immigration. And you call University of Immigration and you say, hey, I want to get admitted to you, you're going to go through their own process. I don't know what it is. It might be the TOEFL, it might be some tests, it might be your transcripts. All that stuff. You have to get that to them, get admitted. Then they will give you what's called an I-20. This is the most important part. That document is put into the immigration system, goes to USCIS. USCIS gives the sort of stamp of approval. That's how they know you're in. So the I-20 is a very, very important document, and it's done through the school. The school will give you that. They will give you your admission letter, and that's the key for you to move to the next step, which would be the consular interview. Now, here's some really important points I want you to take home on this. You need to work with these schools on your own. And that's hard. You can call them, you can email them, you can find your way in. If you have a friend or family, that also helps. But what you're going to need to do is get to the program you want and make sure you're making a good choice on what that program is. The other thing you need to do is show your financial records. This is a very big deal because the school has to literally list how you're going to pay for it. They're going to tell you the cost, including the cost of living, and they'll put that on the document and then how you're paying for it. So there's a lot of details that you need to sort out. And it's why if you call me, it doesn't help. You need to get to the school, figure all that out, get it going. A lot of people have sponsors in the United States, friends or family that sponsor them. I get those calls all the time, every week. Hey, I want to bring so-and-so to school here. I met them through a missionary program, or I met them when I was working overseas, or they're I'm their godmother. So those people will help you, but it's still going to rely on you. Get into the school, get your documents organized. They should have a checklist, follow that checklist, and then jump to our video on the interview. That's going to be your next step. I hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, you can always give us a call for a consultation. Take care. Bye.